Hello and welcome to another fun video where I'm going to go through five more of these rolls I got from my coin shop. These are foil lined rolls. I got a ton of pennies to go through, so I'm going to go through five more of these. Starting out, we'll see how long the video goes, and I might grab a few more. What I'll do is we'll open up a roll, dump it out, take a quick look and see if there's anything interesting sticking out, and then I will sort through it and show you all the good stuff as I am going through. All right, well, let's get into these and have some fun. Intro, take 473. Cue music. Cue coins.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Now pick them up, I'm not rich. Okay, let's move these rolls over and let's crack open this first roll. Now these are some old foil lined coin rolls that I believe a collector had shoved a bunch of pennies in. Half of the box is full of these, so man, I'm gonna be keeping these wrappers because these are nice. I don't think they make them anymore. There we go. All right, let's pour these out and see if there's anything good with them. Ooh, some very shiny. Ooh, some very shiny coins in here. Let's see. This is a 2003, and that one is a beauty. All right. Do these all look like newer? There's a 71, 98. Ooh, that is a very shiny 1998 out of Denver. All right, well, let me find some gloves to put on for these since these are so brand new nice. That way I can get a good touch on them. With coins you can hold the edges. This one looks like it is a slightly circulated one. It's in pretty nice condition, but that one you can find some similar to that in circulation, maybe not as clean. You can handle coins by the edges carefully, safely, but going through these, I'm going to grab some gloves for these because these are some pretty nice and shiny ones. I've got this one from Denver right here that looks almost proof-like. So I'll take a good look at that, but I want to have some gloves on to mess with these. So let me do that real quick. All right, I have some gloves here. Put on this other one. I have to use my fingers to start and stop my phone because I'm using my phone as a camera. So it's hard for me to start and stop the camera with gloves on both hands. And I don't usually use gloves for hunts, as for many reasons. This one looks like a nice, but it's got some surface dirt on there. 1972 has a bunch of there's a bunch of different double dyes on that one. I did not see anything on that, so I wanted to look at this one. Just looking at it here, let me see, can I, oh, these gloves work with my phone. All right, looking at it here, it looks very proof-like. I wonder if this is a proof planchet that just got dropped in with the regular planchets. It's got the thick rim, and it's got a very mirror-like surface, but it is a Denver. I don't know, that's a weird one. That is a weird one. Yeah, I don't like these gloves at all. All right, well, that's a interesting looking coin. I wonder if that was on a planchet there, a wrong planchet. I don't see how that could happen. And here's another one. This one is very nice, thick rim as the thick rim as you know, proofs go, but it doesn't have the mirrored fields, probably because they're using normal dies on it. I don't know. That is another one of those really weird ones. Maybe it's just an extra nice one. 79, 1987D. Okay, there's one right here I want to look at. This one is a copper one, definitely copper. 1967. Has some surface spots on it, some oxidation, discoloration. Could be some fingerprints. But overall, a nice coin, except for the spots on the surface. Ooh, here's a nice 1964. Pretty nice. Deep reds. This is kind of probably on its way to be a red-brown. There are some double dies on the reverse. And this one is not a double die, not a DDR. You can find the doubling up in states. Well, pretty much United States of America, but states is the best place to look for the biggest one there. All right, well, let me go through the rest of these. These all look like common dates. Here's a 60, so probably 60 to the early 2000s is what I'm seeing. But all pretty nice. 1960. This one is a large date. But they are pretty nice, so I will be checking a lot of these against my albums. 1998 in very nice condition. It does have a fingerprint on the obverse and maybe the reverse. You can find a variety where there is a wider gap between the A and the M in America. This one is normal. It has the normal gap there. All right. Let's see. Anything else interesting? 1984. You can find an extra earlobe, and it is a pretty nice extra earlobe. This one has some surface dirt on it, it looks like. Otherwise, it is a pretty nice condition. Does not have the extra ear. It's pretty noticeable. It looks like a whole second earlobe is down below the first. So that's pretty cool. There are a lot of different things to look for and find on these. So let me sort through these and then we'll crack the next roll. And a lot of these I'm going to check against my albums, my personal album. There's a really nice 1991 with a thick rim. Where are these getting the thick rims from? 89, 2005. The end coin was a 2006, but man, that is a nice 2005. And I'll tell you what, 2005, 6, and 7s, if you look at the reverses of the coins, those are super well struck, those years. 5, 6, and 7, mostly 5, 6, and 7, yeah. You can find some nice stuff on the other ones as well. All right, well, I've rambled on long enough. I will be right back and with the other roll, or if I find anything else interesting to share with you as I go through these and check for varieties and stuff. 1971 has a very amazing double die. That one is not it. All right. Some of these are a little circulated, but all pretty nice overall and red. So let's see. 1968 San Francisco. Cool. All right. 71 out of San Francisco, 72, 91 out of Denver. That one is a really nice condition one. So yeah, I think I'm going to have some upgrades for my album out of this one. Here's the 2006. This is the latest dated coin in here. And I'm just sitting here rambling on and on and on. 2006, there is a double die. Oh, it's pretty noticeable on the date. This one is not it. This one has a fingerprint or some surface. Looks like a fingerprint that was smudged across. You can see the reverse is just super well struck. like something like this. It's a nice coin, but I probably will toss that back. And although some of these I will be saving. All right, let me see if I can turn this off with my gloves. All right, first roll I sorted through, all nicer cents. So I will check those against my album. I'm pretty sure those all came out of a collection, probably someone's album, and sold it to the coin shop. But there's some nice stuff there. I think I'm going to be able to upgrade my personal album with that. Okay, so this roll looks like it's all a bunch of BU 1960 Phillies. So I'm going to check for large date and small dates. Hopefully I could find a small date one because I don't have a nice small date for my album. And there's a bunch of doubling and stuff you can find on the dates of the 1960s, both Philadelphia and Denver. So let me go through these. They all look like 1960s, and I will be right back and let you know if I find anything interesting on these. And then I'll open up the next roll. Okay, so I looked at all the 1960s. They were all large dates, all in fairly nice shape, probably low to mid MS, probably MS 63 for most of them, but they are still quite nice and red for the most part. Some very nice coins there. I've got them all stacked up over here. We've got one over here that may possibly have some doubling on the date there, but I've got to look up and see online and see if it matches anything there. All right, let's crack open another roll here. Oh, these are fun to look at because these are a collection. I see a 1993 out of Denver on the end. And this one looks more of a mixed roll. Okay, yeah, this one looks more of just a mixed roll. Some nice coins, some brown coins. This may have been just here, let's throw some random coins in to go back to the bank. Yeah, that's a dirty 2009 right there. Yeah, I will go through this roll and see if there's anything interesting in. That's another 2009. Another 2009. Looks like this has some 2009s. 2, 3, 4. A few 2009s and a few other dates there. Some old gunky ones that I definitely will throw back for not worth keeping. We'll check them for any varieties if they have anything listed. All right, well, let me get through these. Some of them are nice. I'll stack them up in my stacks here. And then like this one has a nice reverse, but the obverse is kind of gunky. It is a nice 1984, so I'll check that one. 1969. Yeah, so let me go through these. I will check them for anything, and I will let you know what I find. And then I got 2 more to crack open, and we'll see where we're at. Well, this is definitely fun, cool find on this 2009 here. On the thumb, we have a very nice extra thumb here. A very cool find. I wish the coin was nicer. 2009 out of Philly. There are probably about 50, 60 different documented different doubling on the thumbs there. But that is one of the more major ones. So hopefully I can find which one it is and I will let you know. That is pretty cool so far. Here's another one I will share real quick. This 2015. You can find some doubling on the date here. I think there might be some with some doubling over here. This one does not have any doubling, but it does have a pretty nice sizable die chip above the shield there on the reverse. Just a neat little find. I will stack it up over here. I'll keep going through these. Okay, so most of that roll was just some change, face value, stuff to toss back to the bank. This one on the end here looks a little dirty. Let's see. This one is dirty on the end. It's 1960 on the end there. So let's push this one out. This one has a lot of brown. That's a lot of brown. I see some old 1960 brown, 61s, 60s in here. Older 1960s. All right, looks like another random mix of stuff. Some semi-nicer stuff, but a lot of this is probably just going to go back to the bank just because it's so dirty and, you know, baseline cents. Okay, so with that roll there was mostly a bunch of dirty pennies. I had a couple of nice ones that I threw into the stack to check, but this is a small date, 1960. It's not perfect, but it is red, and it is a lot better than the one I have in my personal album, so this is definitely an upgrade. I filled the spot with a dirty one last time, and I just got a nice red one here, a nicer red one, to upgrade that. I wish the face was cleaner, but still, 1960 small date. Awesome. Awesome out of that roll. All right, I'm gonna put this off to the side here just so I don't get it mixed up with everything else. And then we're gonna open this last one here and dump it out, see if this has anything special in it or if it's more gunky pennies with maybe some nice ones mixed in. It's just what it looks like. This one is. Yeah, it looks like more dirty pennies with some nice ones stuck in there. Looks like some more 1960s. Shiny. This one's looks like it's a polished 1960D. Yeah, this one's definitely been polished up. I will check that one for any errors and stuff or varieties. 1959. That's the oldest ones, pennies I've seen so far in these rolls. I don't think there's going to be any wheat cents in any of these because these are the after sort, no wheat cent here. We're just going to, we can't sell, we got so many pennies, we can't sell all of these pennies that aren't like perfect. And even then, the newer pennies aren't really worth much unless they're graded. So yeah, this looks like a bunch of 60s, 70s. There's a pretty nice 1971. Does not look like it has double die on it. Some interesting little tone on the reverse. All right, let me go through this roll and I'll see where we're at and what's going on. All right, be right back and let you know if I find anything fun in this roll. Not much in that roll, but I'm finding it hard to stop looking, so I grabbed 2 more rolls. So this is gonna make 7 rolls for this hunt. Let's see, hopefully there's some more nice stuff. Like the first 2 had some nice stuff in it. This one looks like it's more circulated coins. But still, I'm getting these really cool foil wrappers. Finding a lot of 60s and 70s coins in these. So let's see, looks like more 60s, 63, 63. This might be a whole thing of 63s. Yeah, there's a 65. It's at least a whole, there's a 62. So 60s, 62s, 63s, kind of all kind of brown and stuff. I will go through those. It looks like there's a 1960. Yep, 1960. Another large date. Let's check this next roll here. Looks like more brown cents in here. Okay. There are some redder cents in this roll. All right, well, this makes 7. Oh, whoa, 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 we got a Wheatie. Got a Wheatie. Got a wheat cent. Sneaky, sneaky wheat cent. 1956 out of Denver. Nice. Nice. That's fun. All right. Looks like I had a wheat cent slip in. So these are all 1960s as well. 64, 60s, 59. Mostly 60s through 64s. Oh, we got another wheat cent back here. Got another wheat cent slipped through the cracks of the coin shop. Another 1956 out of Denver. That is awesome. There are a few things to look for on those, so I will check that. But the rest of these look like they are all 1950. There's some 1959s at the end here. This looks like the nicest 1959 out of Denver in the roll. But it looks like 59 through 64-ish. So let me go through these 2 rolls and see if there's anything really cool in here. Oh, hey, got another wheat cent here. Totally missed this one. Totally missed this one. It's going to be another 56, I bet. Oh, I was wrong. 1953 out of Philly. Nice. 3 wheat cents. 3 wheat cents, and possible I missed one. All right, well, I will let you know what's in here if I find any more wheat cents, if I find anything really cool in these. Awesome. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, wait. I just saw the date on this one. I thought it was a 1959. It is a 1956 out of Denver. That is a 4th wheat cent in this roll. Nice. That is awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, again, I'll be right back. Okay, I've got a large date 1960 out of Denver, and right above the D in Denver there is a slight bit of a repunchment mark. It is very, very hard to see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it on camera. I can kind of see it. There's a little line right above the D in Denver. That would be a repunchment mark. I don't know which one it would be, but it would be a repunchment mark. That's a nice little find. I'm still working through these 2 rolls. Nothing major other than that so far. All right, still working on those 2 rolls. And I've got another 1960 out of Denver. This one looks like it has a little bit of a repunchment mark to the west. So on the left side of the D, there's a little bit of extra there. So that's another RPM there. That is another large date. Still working through these 2 rolls, and it looks like I've got a 1953 out of Denver. Yep, that is another wheat cent. Nice. Very cool. We'll put that on the wheat cent stack. Nice. Okay, so I think we're going to stop looking through the rolls there. Had a lot of nice colorful red ones that I'm going to check against my album. A few other odds and ends. Ended up with 5 wheats, 2 1960 Denvers, large dates with some repunchment marks, and a fairly red, pretty decent 1960 small date out of Philly that will definitely upgrade the one I have in my album. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of good things to look for. Some really cool wrappers I'm going to save. I'm going to re-sleeve up these 1960 large dates and figure out what I'm going to do with those, because they're all pretty red. Probably just leave them up and hold on to those, because, you know, red 1960s, you know, always good to have some nice BU red cents. Yeah, so I'll go through this stuff, check against my albums. There are some very nice looking coins in here, and I'm sure I'm going to have some upgrades on my personal album there. If there's time or I remember to record, I'll do that at the end of this video, and I'll just might do a time lapse sped up of me switching out some of those coins as I go through and compare. We'll see if I record that or not. All right, Well, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up, helps me out, and drop a comment down below and let me know what you thought. All right, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have a great day. All right, so this is my personal album. That's the 60 small date that I found last 7 rolls that I did. And we're gonna upgrade it with a nice red one. 1962D or 2 and 1962D are just some better ones than I have in there, so I'm gonna upgrade that. Got a 1963 that's just cleaner. This one has some dirt and stuff on the surfaces. I'm just gonna upgrade that. 1964. Oh no, I wasn't gonna upgrade that one. Left that there. Got a 1966 that's better than the one that's in there, and I've got a 1967 that has some spots on it, but it is nicer than the one in there. I don't know if I'm going to upgrade that yet, but that's what I got for 60s. All right, for the 70s, I got a nice 1970 that's going to upgrade. 71 out of Denver, and a very nice, very nice 71 out of San Francisco. Those are going to upgrade. I have a nice 72, but this one doesn't have a big scratch on the cheek. I'm going to look at that one to decide. But 72 Denver and San Francisco are both beautiful coins. We're going to upgrade those. And then I've got a slightly nicer 79 out of Denver here that's going to upgrade. And that's it for the 70s. For the 80s, this is what I'm looking at. 1980, 80 out of Denver. Not perfect, but better. 81. Again, not perfect, but better. Cleaner 84, wish it was better. 84D, cleaner. Fairly nice 85 and 85 out of Denver. Not perfect, but better than what I have in there. And then I have a nice 86. The one I have in there is quite nice too. I'm going to consider those and look at that. 86 out of Denver. Those are close. I don't know if I'm going to upgrade that, and I'm thinking about it. I got a pretty nice 87 here out of Denver. It's cleaner than the one that's in there. And I've got a super nice 1989 out of Philly and Denver. Philly has a couple of marks on it, but they are better than what I have. Now here in the 90s, we got some very beautiful coins upgrading. 90, 90D, not perfect. This 91 and 91D are just gorgeous, beautiful coins there. And then 93 out of Denver, both beautiful coins. 94, not perfect. 94D, very nice. And then a 98 and a 98 out of Denver. I already have a super gorgeous 99 out of Denver in here, so I don't think I will be upgrading that anytime soon. But that's what I got for 90s. For the 2000s, here's what I'm looking at considering for upgrades. 2000s P&D. I got a really nice 2001 out of Denver. A decent 2001. I don't know if that's going to upgrade looking at it. 2003 P&D. The Denver is quite nice. Those look like upgrades. 2005 is a gorgeous coin there. That's going to upgrade that. Denver, that looks like an upgrade to me. 2006 does not look like an upgrade, but I'm going to take a good look. And 2006 out of Denver is another close call, but I'm going to take a good look at those. And I'm looking at this 2008 and 2008 out of Denver. They're pretty close, so I don't know if I'm going to upgrade those. I might hold off. But I am looking at those and considering them. All right, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have a great day.